If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 75 of the Career Mode Road to Glory here on FIFA 15 with Cambridge United. We start with a home game against a rather interesting opposition. Obviously, recently we've played against Bolton and Walsall, two teams that we've been managing recently in the FM streams over on Twitch. And now we started a new save with Nottingham Forest on Twitch with Football Manager, and now we're playing against Forest as well. So we definitely know all about their side. The question was, are we going to be able to combat their side with their numerous different strengths in attacking play? Obviously, they've got the absolute outright pace of Britta Sombolonga up top. Good goalkeeper in goal with Wayne Hennessy as well, so he'll be an issue for us. And of course, you've got Jamie Patterson and Mikel Antonio out wide, who obviously have a lot of pace. And Henry Lansbury is one of the best midfielders in the Championship as well. So we know what sorts of challenge we're facing here, but we're in good form. And I trust this side, regardless of the fact we are missing KWESI Appiah at this particular moment in time. But he will be back later on in the episode to make his return from injury. But we saw there we had our first chance at the one end, and then Britta Sombolonga is going to find Henry Lansbury here. Good feet from him to dance away from a couple. Plays a nice one too with Jamie Patterson, but the finish is left wanting. Really poor shot from him. Really should have put that into the bottom corner of the net, but regardless, I'm pleased that he didn't. So we're going to push further on into the first half, and can we get ourselves in front? Of course, we're playing Bologna up top alongside Casada here. Great strike from him, but a good solid right hand from Wayne Hennessy, the Welsh goalkeeper, to keep him out. It wouldn't quite drop for him or the defender to be able to stop it from going out for a corner, so we will take said set piece, and Jenkins Chikawe is going to be the man to stand it up into the middle. Initially, Wayne Hennessy gets it clear, but it's going to drop to Casada here, and he rifles it bottom corner. Unfortunately, because as you can see, Michael O'Halloran is on the floor injured, and he is actually going to have to come off. I am actually going to have to replace him, but fortunately he isn't going to be out for too long. It's only a few days with a bruised elbow, I believe, and even better, we're 1-0 up as well. So delighted with Fabian Casada for taking the opportunity when it dropped to him, and they pushed forward to try and get themselves an equaliser, leaving spaces at the back. Again, it's Fabian Casada breaking into the box, and again it's Fabian Casada on the score sheet. The kid is absolutely incredible for us this year. He was scoring goals even before KWESI went out injured, when KWESI was scoring just as many as him, and almost since KWESI went out with the injury, he's almost scored even more since we lost the other goal scorer. So he's been absolutely crucial to where we are in the league right now, and he plays through Santiago Bologna here, our on-loan striker from West Bromwich Albion, and a really accomplished finish from the youngster. We've got two very young strikers up top in this one, a 19-year-old and an 18-year-old. 19-year-old gets a brace, and the 18-year-old finishes the game off with a lovely side-footed finish in the 50th minute to give us a 3-0 victory against one of the strongest sides in the division. So obviously, absolutely delighted to have gotten 3 points from that game. Question is, can we get 3 points from the next game? Last time we played Birmingham City, we got a convincing win in the FA Cup to move through to the fourth round to play Chelsea, where obviously in the last episode on Monday, we got absolutely hammered 4-0. So we were hoping for slightly better circumstances in this one than we had in the Chelsea game. But obviously, if we could get the same result as we did in the Cup against Birmingham, then I would be absolutely thrilled. KWESI is back. He's in the starting lineup for the first time since being out injured for 4 weeks. Casada is slightly jaded thanks to the game against Forest just a few days ago, so I started James Wilson up top in this one, and there were a couple of players out on international duty as well, so we're missing a couple of first teamers, but we've been able to cope so far with the chops and changes in the squad with injuries and international duties previously, so hopefully we'll be able to come away with a victory here as well. Away from home though, obviously it's going to be harder than it is at home, but we'll pick up a free kick here. I'll take it quickly, get it out to Riku Ring. I see James Wilson there just waiting for the ball, comes to feet for it, gets a good turn in into the box, goes for the shot, and as he swings at it, the defender gives him a good old yank on his shirt. Edgar, I believe the defender is, and I'm not sure whether he gets a booking here. I think he does. He's not going to get sent off. I think he does get a yellow card, but you can see him as you see him pulling there, and as James Wilson goes for the shot, he just pulls him straight back. Down in a heap goes James Wilson. He's going to take the penalty. Not scored in 10 games, James Wilson, but now he does have his name on the score sheet. His first goal in double figures worth of games. Incredible lack of scoring for him, unfortunately, considering how good he was being for me, or was for me, in the Manchester United stream career mode we did. Really disappointed with how bad he's been. I was also disappointed with the way that I wasn't able to take advantage of that 4-on-1 situation on the far side of the pitch in that particular move. Really frustrated at myself, and I was going to become even more frustrated because Paul Caddis is going to break through here, play it into Kobe Arthur, good pace to get away, stands up a brilliant cross, and there's Wes Thomas with a header. Birmingham City are back on level terms at 55 minutes into the game. So not only was I really frustrated and annoyed at myself and messing up the chance at the other end, they immediately went and scored at their end as well. We come close though to taking the lead again through that nicely worked free kick set piece. Unfortunately though, Randolph the goalkeeper makes a very good save to keep out Michael Woods. 20 minutes still to go though, and Birmingham are on the attack again. It's Lee Novak down this left hand side. Well, I have always referred to Lee Novak and seen him as a striker, but they play him out wide, but it doesn't matter who they play in what position when you put together moves like that. An absolutely incredible set of first-time passes to end up with them smashing the ball into the top right-hand corner. We'll see a replay. 1, 2, 3, 4, goal. It's ridiculous. There was 2 touches with the second pass, but still, a first touch of control. They just ping it about beautifully, and that was the winner for them. 2-1, Birmingham beat Cambridge United. So despite all of those away fans, as you can see in the far stand, and continue to see in the far stand as we play Millwall away from home at the exact same ground that Birmingham City play at, but at least we managed to take the same amount of away fans to 2 games in a row, despite the fact we got the defeat. So it's Millwall away for the third and final game of the episode. They're playing a 4-2-3-1 formation, as you can see. KWESI is back in the starting lineup alongside Fabian Casada for the first time since he's been back injured. Now, hopefully, they can rekindle their partnership that they had before he got injured, and we can actually score a few goals in this one. We'll have to wait and see. But I'm starting a Bogo in goal here instead of Zabre, the on-loan guy from Swansea. Going to try and give a Bogo some more games to maybe sell him on in the summer and pick up a better goalkeeper for the next season should we get promoted into the Premier League for Season 4. But I'm actually having to play Santiago Bologna at left mid here because of all the international misses we actually have in the squad right now. But Casada drills it across there. Good save by Joe Lewis. Gets it away. He's going to drop to Bologna again though, and then we'll try and work a second opportunity, and he and Casada are going to link up for a second time. This time it gets a nice turn inside one man. Good shot, well blocked, and they're going to try and clear it again, but for a third time it drops to Casada. Brilliant feat to get away from the defender, and then just a case of settling himself, and a wonderful finish across the goalkeeper. Pinpoint accuracy off the post. It's Cambridge United 1, Millwall 0 after 18 minutes. Bogo just comfortably picking up the ball there after a very tame shot from a Millwall strike, and we're going to try and catch them on the counter-attack. Donaldson and Bologna involved again down the left. Casada's waiting for the ball on the inside. Drilled into him by Bologna. Really good first touch from young Fabian Casada. Turns inside the same defender again. This time he stayed on his feet, and he still couldn't get the ball off Casada. It's 2-0, 2 goals in 7 minutes, and we have ourselves a really nice lead here away from home. Although Millwall weren't going to give up on the tie-ups, and gets it into Josh Wright here. Really good feat to get away. He's going to play a nice 1-2 with Gavin Hoyt, and well, bang, absolute screamer from Josh Wright. That flew into the top corner. Almost no backlift as well. Just took a really short first touch, gets it out of his feet, and then pings it right into the top corner. So it's 2-1. Are Millwall going to get themselves back in this, or are we going to be able to extend our lead? I'm not entirely too sure at this point. We're only 2 minutes into the second half. Bologna squares it across to Razor. Good tackle by Chaplow, the defender. Obviously, former Preston midfielder, and Harrison Dunk's involved now. Coming down the left-hand side, feeds in Bologna again. And oh look, Bologna to Casada. What happens on the end of that particular link-up? A goal. Casada gets himself a hat-trick. KWESI Appiah is back in the starting lineup, but he's being overshadowed by his young 19-year-old teammate. He's scored a hat-trick now, Fabian Casada, and continues to be my best player by an absolute mile. But Millwall still won't give up. Scott McDonald finds a bit of space, goes for a driving run, gets the ball through to Gregory, and it's 3-2 on the hour mark. Millwall play it back to 1 goal again. We're into the last 5 minutes of the game now before the next chance comes. Morozo's come on at right back. Chikawi's breaking down the right-hand side into Signorelli. This time he's going to stand it inside to KWESI Appiah, and KWESI does get himself on the score sheet. So he's back in the starting lineup alongside his
long-term teammate, and now Fabian Casada gets 3, and KWESI's back on the score sheet, and we get a 4-2 win away from home against Millwall, which was crucial considering the way other results went after we'd lost that game against Birmingham. As you can see, that win keeps us in second, 1 point ahead of Norwich City and just 2 behind QPR. And of course, who do we have next? The very next game at the start of the next episode is Queen's Park Rangers. First versus second at the Abbey Stadium. A massive game, the biggest of the season so far, perhaps even the biggest of the series so far, despite all of the cup action we've seen with 2 really big cup games against Chelsea, with a semi-final and a fourth round tie this season and last season. But still, really excited to get going in the next episode. Hopefully we can get a good result against QPR and then build on that with the other 2 games in the episode as well. But that'll bring today's to a close. No stream tonight, unfortunately, because Chelsea are playing in the Champions League and I'll be watching that instead. But right now, if you enjoyed this video, then drop it a like, rate and subscribe if you haven't already to make sure you don't miss out on any further content on the channel. Of course, we'll be back tomorrow with Liverpool Career Mode and My Player, and then obviously on Friday, Liverpool Career Mode and Career Mode Road to Glory. But if you don't know what and when I upload, there is a schedule in the description of every single video, so you can check there to make sure you know what and when my videos go live. But for now, that is all from me. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.